we're a really close group too. So we know how to rely on each other. It's a good vibe all around.
Game day program question. Favorite grade school subject?
I'm a computer science major, so I don't know what would fall behind. My favorite class in high school was graphic design, web design sort of class. So those were fun.
Talk a little bit about the day that your brother
Yeah, sure.
got hurt.
Oh man, that was
Were you on the? I mean, I assume you were on the field.
I had no clue what happened. He came up to me after practice and was like, "Oh man, that was weird." I'm like, what happened? I don't know. Like, cause offense, defense, both sides of the field, you sort of Coach Carrier. Like even when Draymond got hurt, you sort of lose track of like who's really what's really an issue. He came up to me and said, "Hey, I'm going to train room." All right, well that's fine. I go eat. I actually took Draymond home that day because he didn't ride home. And my brother Eli called me and said, "Hey, you should probably come back to check on your brother. Something's going on." And it was shocking. It sucks because really see it as like us losing a year together. So and that happens. It's just part of the process. He's doing well, and he's gotten over the whole. It's the slump, the initial slump that sort of comes along with an injury like that. But it's all going well now.
Does he? I assume he's coming to the games. He's there on the sideline.
He had just gotten off crutches, so he hasn't actually been to any games in person. Just for a safety standpoint, you don't really want him on the sideline where he can't really move out of the way. So he's been going home these last couple of weekends. I think he's going to be here this weekend. So that's fine.
You speak a lot. You still talk a lot with him, and
yeah, we live together. We spend every night together. It's part of him being here. It's been really exciting.
So now that you're seeing more time on the field, I think, do you talk about with him the things that are going on out there?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really talk about the game as much as you talk about like everything that goes on like outside of it. You know, the trips are funny. You get all kinds of stories from that. And, I keep him in the loop because I feel like being injured, people don't really see him around as much unless you're like down in the training room. That's like him being involved as much as he can with that injury going on.
You're trying to get him ready for next year, huh?
Yeah. He'll be ready to roll. He just got to keep going through his rehab. He was. I thought he was mentally ready this year. And, it sucks to see how it went down. But I mean, even I don't think I would have been ready at his age to play. So that was great. Just seeing him come along, didn't get that opportunity, but that injury sort of it happens. It's one of those deals.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yep. You transferred into Michigan, is that correct?
Yeah.
Can you just talk a little bit about that process and kind of what led you to come here?
Should have came here in the first place. I mean, that's the end of it. The staff up there got fired, and I wasn't really having a great time. I think that's a long story that I don't really care to share. And I just knew Coach Crook from the process, and already transferred. Called him up, said, "Hey, any opportunity here?" And then my brother was also getting recruited, so it sort of became come along, yeah, sure. If your brother wants to show up, great, awesome. That's it.
Any hardships with that? Or?
No. Got up there, it wasn't exactly what I expected. Plus, I got caught in the process. I mean, if you go off the idea that someone should go to the place that they really care about, grown up watching and all that, I should have been here first place.
Mike, when you came here, was it under the expectation that you were going to be a fullback all along, or did they talk linebacker with you? Or?
We talked about it beforehand. I didn't really care either way. I was, fine with offense, but if they said, "Hey, you need your linebackers," sure, whatever. I mean, they could say something to me today and say, hey, we need you to do something else. As long as I'm playing and everything, I'm fine with it. I mean, after 2 years sitting around, anything's better than nothing, right?
That's exactly what I was going to ask you. What has the last 2 years been like for you, just not being able to play?
It's long. It's a long period of time. It's more than 2 years. I was an early enrollee out of high school, so I did. Well, I mean, it's still 2 years, but it's a long process. You got to really stick to it, and it's hard to keep on track with nothing to get out of it other than just getting better as a player. It was great here. The staff really took care of me. I feel like I'm stronger and faster and everything because of what happened during what I did during this last year with not being able to play. And it's beneficial now, but it's a long process. And you can see pretty often guys redshirt that it's hard to really stay like committed to what's going on. It's a different vibe. I mean, 'cause after playing through high school, you don't really get used to just sitting around. So I try to help out guys here. That is going on. I get it. Like I can tell the story. I've been through it for longer than a lot of these guys have been.
What kind of mentality do you have to have being a fullback? You're a guy that's blowing guys up, and obviously, if you watch the tape, you can see it.
Right, yeah. It's got to be aggressive. You got to be able to flip it on. So I'm not like a hard ass like a guy all the time, but you get on the field, you got to flip it on. And just realize you're doing it for not only yourself, but the people behind you, the team, and everything. I love seeing like Russ and Justin Kennedy score. That's a big part of it. We work so hard to get to where we're at right now. It's been such a long process going through all the stuff we did in the winter and spring, and just we want to put points on the board. And if I can help out, that's a great feeling.
In a way, is it almost as gratifying to you as getting that block to score the touchdown and scoring the touchdown?
Yeah. I mean, because if I do well, then potentially the team does well, and everyone's happy, right?